10 young adult titles that I think every adult should read, including one I just discovered this week that I have not stopped thinking about, but I'm going to save that one for the end. Let's start with what I think is one of the most important young adult titles of the past 30 years, and that's Speak. If you haven't read this, please look it up beforehand, trigger warnings, essay, all of that, but trust me, this is so powerful and so important. If you think The Hunger Games is just some entertaining read, no, it is so much deeper. Obviously a dystopian novel, but it has so much to say about politics and government and control of people. Next up is The Hate U Give. I remember being blown away when I read this book because it presents such complex and important ideas, but in a format that's so easy to understand. I just think everyone should be required to read this book. Next is They Both Die at the End, and spoiler, the title is actually accurate. Just know that going in, but I promise that doesn't change how good this book is and what it has to say about life and treasuring who we are and the moments that we have. Okay, then The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Listen, it's been out for a while, I know, but I don't care. It's one I have not stopped thinking about since I read it in the year 2000. Next is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, which I think is one of the most important queer young adult books out there, but it also has so much to say about just life, and I just love this book, and there's a sequel too. Next is The Giver, and this one has been out for a while, I will say, but this one is one that I never forgot. I didn't read it until I was in my early 20s, wishing I had read it a long time before then, but it's not going to leave you. There's so many great things in here, and just trust me on this. Okay, a more recent one is Monday's Not Coming. This book, it just speaks so much about the way society especially treats young Black women, and it just will make you full of rage. Lots of trigger warnings in this, but so worth it. The Sun is Also a Star. This book, beautiful writing, a simple story on the surface, but trust me, so much more, and the writing is some of the best I think I've ever seen in a young adult book. One that took me forever to read was The Book Thief. I tried to read it a long time ago. I was like, I don't know about this. World War II literature isn't my thing. I revisited it fairly recently. I was wrong. I will fully admit I was wrong. This book is so good and so worth it. And finally, the one I just discovered, Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. Y'all, why has no one told me about this book? I cannot stop thinking about it. It's about a young man who's, I don't want to give too much away, but the whole thing takes place in less than a minute, essentially. He's on an elevator. Each stop, he meets different people. It's just, if you've read this book, what did you think of it?